Hello, my name is Tohi, and currently I'm a master's student in linguistics at the Department of English Language and Literature at Yonsei University. Have you ever prepared for English writing tests like TOEFL or IELTS and thought to yourself, I think I did pretty well, but why is my score still low? Or are you still only focusing on fixing grammar mistakes? Or maybe you are an English teacher struggling to give consistent feedback on students' writing? Well, writing isn't just about avoiding grammar errors. Logical organization, vocabulary quality, sentence complexity, these are the kinds of qualitative features that really affect your score. But getting professional feedback takes a lot of time and is likely to be highly expensive, right? So today I'm going to show you a way to evaluate your English writing for free using corpus-based analysis tools. They can help both students and teachers assess writing more objectively and effectively. This approach is known as corpus linguistics, a field that collects and analyzes real-life language data to study how people actually use language. When applied to education, it allows us to evaluate writing and speaking using measurable, objective criteria. For example, we can say this writing shows high lexical diversity, or the sentence structure is complex but fluent, or even there's a lack of cohesive devices, so the flow feels disconnected. And the best part is that these corpus-based tools aren't just for researchers. They can be incredibly useful in real classrooms and for test preparation. Students can use them to evaluate their own writing, get concrete feedback, and track their improvement over time. At the same time, teachers can use them to provide quantitative, consistent feedback even when grading a large number of tasks. In short, they bring objectivity, efficiency, and depth to writing evaluation for both learners and educators. Corpus tools allow us to evaluate writing across three key dimensions, each revealing different aspects of language ability. One important dimension is the lexical level, which examines the vocabulary used in the text. Another is the syntactic level, focusing on the grammatical structure of sentences. Finally, there's the textual level, which looks at the overall cohesion of the writing. Let's take a look at each dimension and explore the tools you can use to assess them. Let's start with the lexical level, which focuses on the vocabulary used in your writing. One important aspect here is lexical diversity. In other words, how varied your vocabulary is. If you keep using the same basic words like good, good, and good, your writing lacks diversity. But if you use words like excellent, impressive, or meaningful, you are showing a richer, more expressive vocabulary. To measure this, we can use a tool called TALET, which analyzes lexical diversity through statistical measures like MATTR or MTLD. Now let's try a quick hands-on demonstration using the TALET tool. First, download TALET from the official website and then launch the program. Once the tool is open, you will see several options on the screen. Make sure to check the boxes for MATTR and MTLD. Next, you will need to select the text file you want to evaluate. You can upload a single writing sample or even multiple files at once. Then choose where you'd like to save the output file, usually as an Excel CSV file. Once everything is set, click the Process Text button. In just a few seconds, you'll get a detailed report showing your lexical diversity scores. And here is the average score of lexical diversity across three proficiency levels. You can compare your own results with those scores to see where your writing stands. Another key aspect is lexical sophistication, which refers to how advanced or academic your word choices are. This includes several factors: how frequent or rare the words are in general usage, how concrete or abstract they are, how familiar or meaningful they tend to be to native speakers, and whether the words are considered academic vocabulary or part of common collocations. Words are considered more sophisticated when they are less frequent, less concrete, familiar or meaningful, more academic, and used in strong collocations. To evaluate these features, we can use a tool called Thales. Just like Thales, download and open the Thales program. Check the boxes you see on the screen, then click Process Text. You can compare your results with average lexical sophistication scores by 3 proficiency levels. Now let's look at the syntactic level, which focuses on how your sentences are structured. One aspect is syntactic complexity. This refers to how many clauses, phrases, and modifiers appear in your writing. For example, using multiple subordinate clauses or embedded phrases shows more complex sentence structure than simple, short sentences. Another aspect is syntactic sophistication. This looks at whether you are using less common or more advanced grammatical structures, such as noun clauses, passive constructions, or inversion. Both of these are analyzed using the task tool. Now let's try a quick demo with task. Just like before, download and open the task program. If you want to analyze syntactic complexity, make sure to check the box labeled L2 SCA variables. Then click Process Text to run the analysis. To measure syntactic sophistication, use the same program, but this time check the box for syntactic sophistication. Then run the analysis the same way. Try comparing your own results with the average scores. Finally, let's talk about cohesion in text level. It refers to how well your sentences are connected throughout the text. The tool called TACO measures different features of cohesion, such as lexical overlap or repeated words between sentences, semantic similarity, which looks at how similar the meanings of neighboring sentences are, connectives like however, because, or in addition, and givenness, meaning how much of the previous sentences is referred to again. For Taco, just download and open the program and check the boxes exactly as shown on the screen, then click Process Text. You'll get cohesion scores right away. And you can compare your results with the average scores by proficiency level. To sum up, you can evaluate your writing using Corpus tools across 3 key levels. At the lexical level, you can use Talet and Thales to measure lexical diversity and lexical sophistication. For the syntactic level, task helps you analyze syntactic complexity and sophistication. And at the text level, TACO allows you to assess cohesion. Whether you're a student working to improve your writing or a teacher looking to provide more objective feedback, I hope this video gave you helpful tools to support your English writing journey. And thank you for watching my video.